Today we have a little on-location video. The location being the spot this car was dumped at prior to me being able to actually get it back to my home for proper inspection and determination of use. Sorry in advance for the wind noises, as I'm sure the quality of this will suffer, and because I'm away from home, no access to the phonograph. That'll have to wait for later videos for soundtracks. So, we have the lovely ambient noise of a highway. While we're looking at that, I'm going to highlight the damage to this 53 Packard Clipper. The floor is missing, otherwise it's not horribly destroyed there. The dash somebody had removed, or at least started to. That door works. This door works. The rear is sound-ish. The window goes down-ish, but does not go up any further. That one closes. The trunk is held closed by the rear bumper being rammed into it. Taillight glass is actually still intact. The rocker panels are terrible. The wide white wall snow tires are interesting. This door does not work. This one does, actually. There is no floor, but there is a door. There, sort of closes. Fenders are literally rusted over, but actually solid at the top, the lower segment being terrible. How these old tires are still holding air, I do not know. I mean, these things are ancient. Can't honestly say I remember the last time I've seen a Kelly Springfield tire. Or whatever the heck brand this one was. Mark 78. Also Kelly Springfield. Oh, interesting. The carburetor was removed just shortly before my acquisition, which deeply bothers me. Here's some of the bolts for I'm not certain what. But underneath that snow, you will see the entire reason for my acquisition of this car. The Packard Thunderbolt Flathead 8 cylinder head. Otherwise, freeze plugs are still intact in the motor. Starters on there, probably no good. Meh, not much to see in there. But, you know. Coils, what it is. Yeah, when I can wiggle the whole car from the fan belt, it's probably not going to turn. Generator. Yes, actual generator, not an alternator. Horns are probably no good. Curious thing, though, here is the transmission intercooler. Really interesting design. I find that absolutely fascinating. Heater box. You can see over there where the wires are supposed to be for the battery terminals. I may have to throw a battery in this thing at some point just to see what it does. Oh, there's some of the hood bolts. I have the hood and the hood for a Packard Caribbean, however you pronounce it, that came with it. As well as the original hood for this car. The trunk is filled with miscellaneous spare parts that I can't get to at the moment. But rest assured, this is a vehicle that I was not stupid enough to acquire for the sake of restoration. I bought it solely to put the cylinder head on the wall and maybe a few other things. Because it's showing 76,000 miles on it. But glass is actually intact, front and rear. So if somebody needed a glass donor or something of the sort. That's about one of the other things this would be good for. Maybe a radiator for a hot rod. I mean, it's got a few dings. Who knows? But, yes, rest assured, I have no intent of restoring this because it is, oh yes, with the lovely pool that's forming in the snow on the roof, well beyond saving. Yeah, what do you expect? And the biggest shame is that the grill badge is missing, and fairly recently. Otherwise, that would have made a nice wall hanger too. But you can't save them all, and this is one there is no saving.